Good afternoon, everyone. Hope all is well. Thought it might be best to put a short information video to all helpers in the lead up to tomorrow to give you a bit of a guide of how tomorrow will run, and it'll also give you a bit of a framework of how things will probably go for the remainder of the season. But wanted just to pass on firstly, thanks to those who were able to attend our information session last night. Really great turnout. It's given me lots of confidence that we're going to be firing on all cylinders. Naturally, the weeks 1 or 2 are going to be a little bit bumpy. Approximately 2/3 of our families that will be attending tomorrow night will be first-time families. So we'll probably need to exercise a little bit of patience as we go. But I reckon by we get to about week 3, week 4, I think everything will start to bed down. So this video is just pretty much to go through a bit of a schedule of how tomorrow will roll out, as you can see there on the screen. Volunteers to help to do the setup, anywhere from 3:45 onwards tomorrow would be great. The quicker we can have everything set up before 4:30, it just takes the pressure off and enables us to sort of hit the ground running. The first thing that pretty much kicks things off is the signing table. So that'll be positioned on the left-hand side of the grandstand, right next to the Auskick cage. We use the signing table for a couple of reasons, just to give us a bit of a guide on, firstly, how many boys and girls actually attend, but we also use it as a way for kids to get a name label, which will be used for parents to help name, identify and coach them throughout the season. And there'll also be a little code on that name label which actually denotes what group the kids will be in. So for kinder kids it'll be K1, K2, K3. For prep kids it'll be P1, P2, P3. For grade 1s and above it'll be 1A, 1B, 1C. And for the girls only group, which will be G1. We do have some parent helpers that helped last year will come and help us do the signing table tomorrow, but moving forward we will need parent helpers from week to week. So if you are willing and able to help us at the signing table tomorrow, please let us know from 4 o'clock. That would be greatly appreciated. Usually it's all done by about 20 to 5. In the lead up to 4:30, obviously the setup's the key one. So we're going to be running 5 stations tomorrow. 5 stations times 2. So we'll have the 10 in total. As you can see on the map there, got the grandstand at the bottom and Scotch Parade at the top. So we'll run 5 times 2 activities. We'll go through what those 5 activities are in a moment. But the things that we need to set up are things like goalposts, getting the footballs out there, cones, hurdles, tackle bags, a whole range of things like that. So yeah, we need quite a number of parent helpers there. So once again, around that 4 o'clock, 4:15, to have all hands on deck for that would be greatly appreciated. We'll also need to set up the goalposts for the mini matches, which happen at 5:30. Now tomorrow I'll set these up actually before everyone arrives, but from week 2 and beyond, we will need some parents, if available, around that 3:45 to 4 o'clock to come down and help set that up for us. It can be quite lengthy in time, but if you've got 2 or 3 parents doing it, you can actually get it done pretty quickly. So that's the position of the the goalpost for where the matches are going to be throughout the year. Activities tomorrow, so we're running, so all kids will do 5 activities, 10 minutes each. We're going to try and make it as light as we can tomorrow, having 3 disciplines with the marking, handball and kicking, and then a couple of fun activities, Angry Ogre and Around the World, which is then Around the World is a bit of an obstacle course for the kids. With so many brand new kids, try and make it light and enjoyable, so naturally they come back not only for week 2 and week 3, but they're there at the end of week 12. So yeah, so and then basically how that'll work is that's from about 4:40 onwards. So if we use the girls as an example on this map here, with the they'll start at Mad Marks and then they'll go around clockwise and end it down at Angry Ogre down in the bottom right hand corner there. I'll have an air horn which will go off every 10 minutes, which will denote as a signal for the groups to move around. Mini match. So that'll happen at 5:30. So at the conclusion of the fifth activity, we'll have some bibs out in the middle of the ground, so you can denote a match between the kids with bibs and the kids without bibs. So we'll have them all available there at 5:30, and then at 5:40 finish up. We'll all congregate in the middle of the oval. And we operate a canteen. It's very popular. We typically run it from 5:15 till whenever we serve our last customer. Cash or cards accepted. You can see what we actually offer there. We've got the fully fledged canteen. We've even got the barbecue. Now, fortunately, tomorrow night we've already got our volunteer roster already settled, but from week 2 onwards, we'll require 2 volunteers each week. One which will be needed inside the canteen and one on the barbecue, to help assist our volunteers who are actually doing it week in, week out for us. We'll probably roster them from the grade 1 parent groups, because naturally those kids are a little bit older, and which will probably enable a little bit more flexibility from those particular parents because they're a bit older. So we'll keep that posted on that. Naturally, if you are a parent with a kinder or a preppy that's willing to help out with the barbecue and canteen, yeah, please shout out and we can throw you on the rotation. So yeah, we're never going to say no to that. A little bit later on is I'll send you through some videos which will go through these particular activities. But other than that, sleep well, enjoy. For those who it is your first Auskick session tomorrow, hope you enjoy it, and look forward to seeing you all out on the field around about that 4 to 4:30. Thank you.